Welcome to today's lesson. We are going to continue with our computer systems unit and move into our second topic, which is computer architecture. That looks at the internals of the computer system, the components and how they are connected together. Our learning intentions for today are as follows. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe what the 5-box diagram is and how it works, explain how data flows through this diagram, and describe an input and an output to a computer system. Our success criteria for today is I can describe what a 5-box diagram is, explain how data flows through this 5-box diagram, and describe an input and an output to a computer system. Once again, this success criteria should be referred to regularly throughout the lesson. The diagram you see before you is called the 5-box diagram. It is a graphical representation of a computer system. As you can see from the diagram, we have input, we have processor, we have output, we have main memory and backing storage. You will also notice that each of these boxes are connected with arrows. This diagram will help us understand how each of the parts work together and how data flows through a computer system. I will explain this using an example of opening a file. We would input information into the computer via a mouse click to open the file. The processor would then retrieve that file from backing storage and place it into main memory. Anything placed in main memory is currently being worked on. It is our working area. Once the file is open and ready to be edited in main memory, an output of this will be sent to the monitor. This process also works in reverse. We would still input to close that file. Our output would disappear. Our processor would take our edited document, take it from main memory to free more space up there, and place it back into backing storage. Now, the arrows within the diagram represent the data flow. Notice the input only goes one way into the processor, and output only goes one way out of the processor. The other two blocks, the main memory and backing storage, both have two arrows going to and from the processor. This indicates that data can flow in both directions, to and from backing storage from the processor, and to and from main memory and the processor. We will look at each of the different parts individually. We'll start with input. Input is regarded as the process of sending information into your computer system. That can be done in a number of ways, via different devices, such as a mouse. Clicking would be an input, double clicking, possibly a barcode reader to also read in information into our computer system. There is a variety of ways to input data into our computer. When we talk about input, we separate that from input devices. Input is the process of sending the data in. An input device is a device that we actually use to do that. So for example, a mouse, a barcode reader, as we mentioned earlier on. There are a variety of different input devices that can be used. Things like a microphone or a digital camera would be regarded as input devices. These are all regarded as peripheral devices that enable the data to be read or sent into your computer system. Here are a variety of different input devices. Notice that we have a games console controller within these. Games consoles are types of computer. They also have input. We also look at webcams and different types of wireless input device also. Output is the process of taking information from the computer system, much the opposite of what we spoke about input. Again, we will use a variety of devices to do that, and we will also output a variety of different types of data. Again, we would separate output from output devices, as the devices are the peripheral devices that enable us to take information from our computer system. A printer would be an example of this. Again, here are a variety of output devices. There is a laser printer and an inkjet printer. These output devices work slightly differently, but both output hard copy. We also have the visual aspects from our monitors and our data projectors, and normally we would also output audio. We see speakers and headphones that allow us to do that. There are a variety of other input and output devices that are used. These are just a flavour of some of them.